Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For anyone who doesn't know me, my name is Maria and this is my YouTube channel where I talk about art and life related things. Today I'm making a video that I thought I would never have to make, or at least I really hoped I would never have to make it, and that is about having my Redbubble work stolen and posted to other sites. I've read countless stories of people having their work stolen from sites like Society6 and Redbubble, and I always thought that this would never happen to me, but now it's finally happened to me, so let's talk about that. To my knowledge, I did everything I could to prevent my work from being stolen. I enabled the built-in watermarks to cover my designs, and I also disabled the right-click. So I figured this would be enough to deter anyone from stealing my work, but maybe I was wrong. And unfortunately, I've learned that if someone wants to steal your work, they're going to find a way to do it. So this is what happened to me. I hadn't been very active on Redbubble ever since my experience with their face masks. And if you want to know more about my experience, you can click on the link up in the corner and you can learn more about that. But let's move on to the new issue at hand. With my bad habit of checking my phone when I start my day, I looked at a Redbubble Facebook group and I saw someone complaining about how easy it is for people to steal images off Redbubble and post them to Amazon. And I thought, oh no, that's so sad, but oh well, time to go on with my day. As I was waiting for my oatmeal to heat up, I decided to search Amazon and see if I could find any of my designs on there. And the first one I searched for was the exact same title that I have on Redbubble for a design of my dog's face. And I was really sad to find it on there. It was being sold by various sellers on different products, and I could not believe it. I take that one really personally because it was of my dog, and I've done a lot of commissions for custom pet portraits, and I also found a bunch of those designs were being stolen and were being sold on shirts, mugs, stickers, face masks, and so were many of my other designs. Some which had never made a sale and some which had made a couple of sales. That's not a good feeling.
I put a lot of work and time and effort and care into all of my designs to make sure they're the highest quality possible, and it was pretty sad to realize that all of the hard work and care that I put into these designs is just being ripped off and sold on Amazon, probably at a very low quality.
Even worse, I feel bad for anyone who's bought these products from Amazon because I can't imagine that they're very high quality. It's very clear that the photos were ripped straight from Redbubble because they are the exact same pictures that Redbubble uses to promote their products. So I can't imagine the quality is very good when the picture was taken straight from there. If you're familiar with Redbubble, you know that they auto-generate their pictures based on your design, and the exact same pictures were taken, so there's no question in mind that these pictures came from Redbubble. Also, according to the shipping time, it looks like they would take at least a month to get here, which makes it very clear that they're being shipped internationally. And at this point, I was angry, I was internally fuming, I was shaky, and I also thought to myself, trying to see the bright side of this, someone or some bot out there believed in my designs enough to compromise their ethics and morals and commit theft in order to maybe make $1 or $2. And maybe they thought my designs were gonna make them rich. I don't know. Thank you, I appreciate the compliment, but
please don't do it. It's not very nice to steal. It's actually not nice at all. So please stop stealing from artists. I hate to break it to you, but if you think stealing my designs is going to make you rich, joke's on you, and I'm sorry that you're a bad person.
I didn't want to just sit back and do nothing. And thankfully, Amazon has an infringement reporting form, which I use, and I'll go over that. And I put a link down below in the description to that, so if you're ever in this situation, hopefully that will be helpful to you. So now let's go over the form. So the form looks like this, and you need an Amazon account to access it, and you need to be signed in. If not, you can sign in with a button. The page includes information about what's considered infringement and what you can report. If you had many of your designs stolen, you're going to have to do a separate application for each of your designs. And yes, it's tedious, and yes, it's going to take time, but fortunately, Amazon is very receptive to these complaints, so your work is not in vain, and they will take action. First, you'll have to answer if you are the rights owner or the agent. In my case, since I am the owner of my designs that I made, I haven't sold the rights to anyone, so I am still the owner. I select that option. My primary complaint, there is a drop-down menu here, but my primary complaint is that this is a copyright infringement issue. So I select that option. My specific concern is that images that I have produced are being used without my permission, so I select that option. For the name of the brand, you can use your personal name or your Redbubble name or whatever name you're using online. Just make sure it matches up to wherever you're listing as the source of the copyright. Here you can provide a brief description of the work. So for example, in the case of my dog's face, I could write brown poodle face. Here you can paste a link to your copyrighted work. So this is your work. This is a link to your Redbubble page for that specific design or wherever else you have the design posted. But this link is about you. I didn't have a copyright registration number, so I left that field blank, and Amazon was still receptive to me, so don't stress if you have to leave that blank. And for the additional information, you can write more information about your design and where it was stolen from, where it was posted. And the first time I did this form, Amazon emailed me back saying they needed more information. So from then on, I included that information in the additional information field. I can include the text for that in the description below, and if you're ever in this situation, hopefully that helps to save you time, and you can just paste it into your additional information and fill it out with your personal information. So it's pretty repetitive, it's the same information. It wants more thorough information on you and who you are and if you're the rights owner and your contact information in case they have to contact you. But hopefully by filling it out, you can save some time and make the process a little bit faster. So here's where it gets a little bit interesting. So you need to provide the ASIN for all of the products that have been stolen. So at this point, all of my stolen products have been removed, thankfully, but I'll give you an example of what it would be like. So let's say we go to Amazon and we search brown poodle. Let's pretend for a second that this was one of my designs that got stolen, and this is not one of my designs, and I don't know if this is a stolen design, but let's pretend that it is for a second. So I would click on it from the search. In the URL, you can see that there's a long address, and what you need is this number right here. Usually starts with a B. You can copy and paste it, and once you've pasted it, Amazon will pull that information and you can verify that it's correct. So since this didn't happen and this is not my stolen work, I'm going to go ahead and delete that. But for each of your designs, you should go through and find which products have that design and copy the codes for all of those. And that's how you'll get them removed the fastest. You should search for all of the products that are including that design and try to fill them all out at the same time, because that way you don't have to go and fill out multiple reports for the single design. Then you have to go through and put in all your contact info again, even if it was already included in the additional information field. And you also have to provide information so that the person who stole your artwork can contact you if necessary. Thankfully, no one who has stolen my artwork has dared to reach out to me, because I can imagine the conversation going like this.
Hi, why did you ask for my designs to be taken down?
Well, why did you decide to steal my artwork? Why are you such a terrible person? Maybe we should focus on that. Thankfully, that conversation hasn't happened yet, and I hope it stays that way. So once you submit your copyright infringement form, you will get a confirmation email from Amazon saying that it will take 1 to 2 days to process. And once it does get processed, you will receive a confirmation from Amazon. So you can rest assured that they will review your application, and if they find that copyright infringement was actually committed, they will take down the products that are selling your artwork. Unfortunately, once your designs are being sold illegally online, it's just a matter of time until they pop up again. So it's a good practice to regularly, maybe like once a month at the minimum, check Amazon or other websites for your designs. You can start out by searching for the exact title. That's what I did, and I was surprised that some of my designs, which have never sold, were being sold on other websites. If you sell on Redbubble, there's a few things you can do to try to prevent your work from being stolen. The first one is enabling watermarks on your products. If you go into your Redbubble settings, you can select to enable watermarks on all of your products, and I strongly recommend that you do that. Something else that you can do in the settings is disable right clicks so that people can't just right click, save image as, and take your image. And a third thing you can do is click the like button and give this video a thumbs up so that more people can find this video, and hopefully all together we can prevent our work from being stolen. By doing all of these things, you're not necessarily guaranteeing that your work will never be stolen, but at least you're making it a little bit harder for people to steal your work. I'm not sure how helpful this is, but I've heard it suggested that if you put your name or your business name or your Redbubble account name into the tags for each of your designs, that it's easier to search. In my case, I searched my name and I couldn't find any of my designs that way. I was only able to find them by searching for the design titles, but maybe that's helpful for you. And another thing that I've heard suggested is to do a reverse image search. And personally, I haven't tried it because it's time consuming and I've been busy dealing with Amazon. But if you've tried it and had success with it, I'd love to hear about that. And if you've had any of your work stolen, I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. But if you want to share your experience, feel free to leave a comment below. Overall, I guess I should consider myself lucky that the person or the bot who decided to steal my designs decided to keep all the titles the same. So thanks for that. But I really wish this hadn't happened, and overall, I should consider myself lucky that I was able to find my stolen designs simply by searching the names like I had them on Redbubble.
I wish that people could be counted on to not steal each other's work, but I guess asking for kindness and human decency and honesty in the art world is maybe asking for too much, unfortunately. I know that these are tough times for a lot of us, and that is no excuse to steal other people's work.
After going through this, my first reaction was that I wanted to delete my Redbubble and delete all of my designs, but I knew this wouldn't solve the problem because, again, once your designs are being sold illegally online, it's just a matter of time before they pop up again. So I did some soul searching on this matter, and I came to remember that the reason I started on Redbubble is because I was doing a lot of custom pet portraits and people wanted to order things like stickers and t-shirts with their pet's face on them. This gave me a new idea. So recently I purchased a Cricut machine, which I previously thought was pronounced Cricut, and I'm really excited to hopefully start making my own stickers and maybe even t-shirts. The day that I found my design stolen on Amazon, I felt like that was a little bit of validation that I needed in order to try to create my own work. Now I'm going to try to make my own stickers and my own t-shirts, so I made a couple. So here's a sticker with my dog's face on it. And here's a sticker with my friend's dog's face on it. This is from a watercolor that I made. And here's one of my favorite animals, an opossum.
And here is a wood duck sticker.
So I'm really excited to see where this goes. I'm considering trying other places like Etsy for maybe selling stickers and shirts. For right now, I'm not breaking up with Redbubble. I'm not going to delete my Redbubble, but I think it might be a while before I post any new work on there because I'm a little bit apprehensive about this whole experience that I went through. I never knew how easy it would be to make stickers at home using my Cricut machine, so I'm excited to see where this takes me, and I'm considering trying out another platform, maybe like Etsy. If you found this video helpful, please click the like button so other people can find it too. It truly helps tremendously with the algorithm. And if you haven't already done so, but you like this video and you want to see more content from me, please be sure to click the subscribe button below and click the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a new video. As of right now, I don't have a consistent day for when I upload videos. I basically upload videos when I have time or when I feel like it. So that's more reason that if you want to know when I upload a video, please click the notification bell below. If you're an artist, I know that you put a lot of time and care into your work, and I hope you never have to go through something like this. But if you have gone through this, I would love to hear about your experiences. Please leave a comment below, and if you have any tips on how to prevent theft, or if you have any advice for anyone dealing with this, we can all benefit from that. I would definitely love to hear about that, and I know that you'd be helping a lot of other people if you want to post about your experiences. Thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you next time.